Hello, it's been a little while and I'm so glad to be back. I'm so glad to sit down and have a chance to talk to you today. It's November 1st, and for me November 1st is a very important day because it is what I call Banana Peel Day. You may know about this. This is one of my children's bags of candy from Halloween last night. Not both, I actually have two, so there's double the trouble here. And I've gone through and of course, you know, done the things that I do, checked it and separated into different serving sizes. But here's the problem. We are officially in the holiday season. We are officially at that point where we're challenged with our eating habits, with our activity habits. Now we have more things to do. We have more things to cook, more people coming over. Treats that never appeared in our houses will start appearing either by our own choice because we cooked it, or because someone just brought it over. Some wonderful food fairy just brought food to your house. So for me, I call this the banana peel because I've got one foot in my good eating habits and one foot on a banana peel. If I start picking this up and I start eating it, if I start slipping into all these different problems, we're really going to have a problem. I mean, it could quickly escalate into things that I really don't want to see. Now, for me particularly, this has been a difficult year as far as management, weight management, that kind of stuff. I've heard it said a million times, it's easy to lose weight, it is difficult to keep it off, and that's very true. And in this week alone, in this year alone, I had my husband get injured. He was home from work for a long period of time, I think about 3.5 months total. Then my husband and I were far apart because he was living in Louisiana before the rest of the family transferred here. Then we went through a pretty quick move and we relocated to Louisiana. And then honestly, I went through a little bit of loneliness. I mean, a large part of my life has been in the Dallas Metroplex. A large part of my life has been with those people and those friends and all the things that I know to be my life and my identity. And of course, it's not who I am, but it was where I was for a really, really long time. So with that said, I know what can happen when life starts throwing you a few Mickeys, a couple of loops, a little Lulus, and all of a sudden your food habits, your activity habits, your choices, the people you're around, the voices in your head, the encouragement, the support team, all of those things start going kaputs. I understand. So here's what I want to talk about today. November 1st. The reason this day is so big for me is that November 1st, I think it was 2009 maybe, I'm not sure. But at any rate, back in the time right before I lost weight, I worked really, really hard. Every day I went to the gym. I think I was taking off like half a day or a full day maybe for rest, but I was working out nonstop. I thought I was doing the right thing. I had a support group of people who also met me at the Y and we had a great time. I worked and worked and worked. And when I got home for the holidays around my friends and family, despite all the work that I'd done, I really had only lost about 10 pounds, maybe 9. And when I got there, aside from having a glow and aside from looking really happy and feeling good, the truth was I was still a fat girl. And there was no real way to sugarcoat that. And in the pictures and in all the different activities, you kind of see it. And people don't see a major transformation, and it kind of hurts your feelings and you feel like you're working so hard and nothing's coming of it. Okay, with that said, I came home and I allowed myself to get discouraged by that and get so depressed. I hit the highest I've ever been. I hit 210 pounds by the end of the holidays that year. I don't think I weighed, no, I didn't weigh 210 pounds pregnant with either child. So that was a pretty significant gain for me. And then the very next January started the change that led to losing 55 pounds. So clearly, it wasn't all bad. There was a silver lining to that cloud. But this is the season that I saw kick it off. This is the season that introduced my rock bottom. So for me, this is always the season that actually kind of invigorates me. It makes me feel excited because it reminds me of what I do, why I do what I do, and why I want to guide other people in their journey. Now, what I want you to do for me today is to start thinking about goals for yourself and to start thinking about how you can support yourself regardless of holidays or hardships or changes in jobs or locations or anything like that. I want you to start thinking about SMART goals. You know, your specific goal, the measurable, attainable, realistic in a timeline, all of those. One of the reasons I think I had a lot of success is that I had a very structured program, and at one point I, of course, did Insanity, and I'm doing another round of that now. I think you can do a lot of different things. You can work out in the gym, you can work out at home, you can work out for free, you can work out with a trainer. You can do anything. But you need to make it very, very clear what your purpose is, and you need to have very, very, very specific goals in mind. So, tip of the day, sign up for free player membership. If you go to teambeachbody.com/Kim Slagle, that's me, you can sign up for free, absolutely free, nothing but free. There's no like secret thing, it's just free, I promise. And then when you get there, you have a little tab system that you can use as your guideline, your personal guideline for measurements, for weight loss, for body fat percentage. You can even change it up with what you can do, like if you can run for this number of minutes or do this number of push-ups or this number of sit-ups, whatever it is your particular goal is, you need to get real clear about what you want, because at the season that we're in right now, it is easy to slip into murky, murky, murky zones. So, I want to encourage you to be as specific as possible. If you're interested in starting up Insanity around with us, some girlfriends and I are doing it right now, and we're supporting through Facebook, so you can do it anywhere. Just let me know. And that's Kim Slagle Fitness on Facebook. You could tell me that. And also, I'd like to encourage you to sign up for free player membership. Check in every week. Keep up with your measurements and your weight. And be mindful of what you're doing as you're putting food in your mouth. And if I could just really encourage you to sign up for something free that allows you to track your food, like a journal. I'm a big fan of FitPal. I'm on there. You can find me at Kimberlyn Slagle. Sign up. I'll be your friend. I'll support you. Also, you can use Spark People. I don't use that anymore. It's just a lot of advertisements, but it's still excellent, and it has a really, really good database. And there are about 1 million others out there. With that said, I encourage you to not allow this to be your banana peel moment. To use November 1st as your 60 days to sexy commitment date. With that said, I hope you're feeling fit and beautiful. Signing off from South Louisiana.